Nadya Tolokonnikova created the Russian feminist art collective Pussy Riot. She spent 16 months in prison for a 2012 protest aimed at religious intolerance in Russia and President Vladimir Putin's close ties with the Orthodox Church. While in lockup, she went on a hunger strike over harsh prison conditions. Meeting with VOA in Los Angeles, she said women political prisoners have to deal with misogyny.
The ordinary hate of Russian propaganda toward any dissent doubles with hatred towards women. In our case, we were shamed, told that we are bad mothers. It is a typical tactic of the abuser. It wasn't our fault that we were taken away from our children, but they were shaming us that we are not raising our kids, but sitting in prison.
Ahead of International Women's Day, activists from the Russian diaspora in Los Angeles held a gathering where they wrote letters to women political prisoners in their motherland, including Ksenia Karelina. While visiting family, Karelina was detained in Russia on suspicion of treason for allegedly making a small donation to a charity that aids Ukraine. She is facing up to 20 years in prison. Letter writer Misha Suvorov says he thinks of his own family.
It could have been my daughter, who just goes back to reconnect to her motherland, to her family tree, and meet her distant family, and just being grabbed on the border and thrown to jail by some brutes for just posting online.
Activist Anastasia Kornienko shows a picture of Victoria Goncharova, who is serving a 6.5-year prison term. Her alleged crimes include posting on social media symbols of Ukrainian far-right groups and promoting extremism.
They're cut off from the world. They think that justice is punishing them, and they think they did something bad. But when they receive letters and somebody is telling them, no, hang in there, you didn't do anything bad, you just were very brave, then they know that they're not abandoned. Russian authorities couldn't cut them off from the whole world.
Kornienko says the number of women political prisoners on their letter-writing list has grown from 63 to 86 in just the past month under a Russian government crackdown. Steve Baragona for VOA News in Los Angeles.